Great. So Altius Education is a company that looks for strategic areas in the framework of higher education where we think there's growing underlying demand for a particular type of education or a particular degree program, and when we see the market missed or at least mishandled by the incumbent for-profit and non-profit universities. When we find an area like that, we look for an existing institution, which usually means a non-profit university, that has the right mission, that has the right accreditation, that has strong faculty who've been teaching the program for a while, and a good brand, yeah. And we work with them to create a for-profit subsidiary that becomes a fully formed online college that goes after the market in a big way. So our most developed college is essentially an online community college. It's focused on providing students a non-traditional pathway to a traditional degree. So we've partnered with Tiffin University on that project. It's a co-educational institution that was established in 1888, a very strong program with a mission of access and opportunity. And we are building a program that allows students who aspire for a four-year degree but don't have either the resources, the academic capability coming out of high school, or for whatever reason need a non-traditional pathway to get there. And we're giving them 2 years of high-quality general education online and then helping them with the process to transfer to a campus-based program. So at the end of the day, they'll get a degree without an asterisk and provide real value and a life-changing experience for them and their families. All of our programs are regionally accredited. So in theory, a student who does well can transfer to any school in the country. However, the transfer process from one school to another is more difficult than it seems. A lot of times when you transfer a credit from any two-year program, even a bricks and mortar community college, you don't get credits towards your major, certain classes aren't accepted. It's a very difficult process and it's a real bottleneck for students to be successful. So what we've done to make that process easier is we've negotiated relationships with, at this point, 26 universities, including real high-quality universities like George Mason and Bowling Green and Duquesne, universities throughout the country who have agreed to streamline the admissions process. And so our students who get a C average in our program can have acceptance to Bowling Green University, so and it's in a very streamlined process. After 2 years, and they start as a junior standing, so they allows them a lower cost, more flexible pathway to a very high quality degree. And at the end of the day, they'll get a degree that says Bowling Green on it.
They have to do the whole 2 years. They can't do one class and transfer.
They can't do one class and transfer. They can apply for early transfer if they'd like, but there's no guarantees. Yeah. Yeah. So we've talked a little bit about the online junior college program. The two other areas that we're launching this year are a program focused on green education, which we think is a tremendously important educational area. A lot of talk about 4.5 million green jobs, but at this point the educational community hasn't set up to support that, and there's a big bottleneck in terms of the level of training and the people who would go into those industries, so that's a big focus for us. Another big focus area for us is in the areas of aging studies. Demographics alone tell you there need to be more people trained in the care and the management of facilities dedicated towards an aging population. That's another area where there's a lot of allied health education in general, but there's yet to be an institution really focused on aging studies as a differentiated opportunity, and so we're focusing that on that as well. Yeah, in the areas of green, we're a complete university. So we're starting with programs in the areas of green MBA, so people who want to launch businesses in green and sustainable areas, how to do that, what the market opportunities are, how to build a business that cares about more than just the cash flow and cares about the impact to society. It's an MBA program, and also we're doing a bachelor's degree in green education at the same level. We're also focusing on programs in the areas of green healthcare. There's tremendous waste in the healthcare industry, and there's yet to be really an educational focus on how to train nurses and nurse managers to eliminate some of that waste in their day-to-day practices, and also how to advise patients on how to be less wasteful in terms of their use of medicine. Those are four-year programs. So we design, in each of the markets that we operate in, we design the product for the outcome. So in the junior college, the product and the outcome is transferring to another institution to complete your degree. So that's just a two-year college product. It's just associate's degrees. In other areas, the outcome is to get a high-quality job or to get a promotion in a particular field. And in that area, those areas, we have a wider portfolio of degree programs, but each very outcome-oriented, each focused on getting the result that the student wants.